In this video we have our second Improvers Modern Jive class. Now this is designed for those dancers who feel they're okay in beginners but struggle a little bit in intermediates, so this class is just for you. Now if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and that will keep you up to date with all of our free videos. Now if you're taking part in this, please check out the safety disclaimer to the side or in the description below, and we'll get straight into the class. Hi guys, you got me today for this class. If it's your first time with a female teacher, I'm actually saying what the lead's doing and not the followers. So here we go. So starting off then with a first move barrier. From there, into a teapot. Finishing off with a sway. So the first move barrier looks like this. We're going to step back, in, twist. You're going to block the follower, return and back. So the first move barrier comes off of a basic first move. If you haven't done this move before, check out the details in the description below and that will take you to a teach for the first move. So exactly like a first move start, left to right, pushing away, draw your partner in, out to the side, and this is where it changes. With your normal first move, as you bring the lady in, you're bringing that hand up to shoulder height. Now your partner knows this move is going to be different because as you bring them forward, the left hand's down at waist level. Now from here, with the right hand that's on the lady's back, you're going to push into the lady's back. Followers, you take the left hand off your partner's shoulder and bring it over the top. Now, if you're leading, if you want to, you can just block the ladies in the small of the back to help her keep steady. Now, we've got a 1.5 unwind. So if you just pull back a little bit with your left hand, your lady's just going to unwind half a turn. So when we put it through to a count, it's something you really have to lead to get your partner through. So from here, you pull back with that left hand, your partner unwinds, faces you, and then goes round the whole time again. So that's 1.5 turns and then stepping back at the end. So when we put this through to a count, it looks like this. We step back, in, out, forward, block, unwind and out. Our second move, the teapot, looks like this. We're going to step back and in. We're going to walk round for a couple of beats. We're going to turn to face, return, and then you're changing hands for the lead at the end. So leaders, you're going to offer your left hand to the follower's right, in nice and close, and then stepping away. Now, to draw your follower in, as you come in, you're going to take the left hand over your head onto the shoulder, and the right hand's going to come round the lady's back and onto her waist. Now, followers, you can just take your hand, place it on top. Now from here, your leader's going to lead you into a clockwise walk around. He can go around as many times as he wants to, but we're just going to do 2 for this move. So we're going to go around 1 and 2 and. Now from here, what you're going to do is push on your partner's back and they carry on walking round. Carry on walking round. As you turn to face, you're going to drop the elbow down, which will bring your partner back in front of you. We're going to step in an anti-clockwise return, and then as we step back, we're going to change hands right to right, ready for the sway. A little tip for the followers here, when you're walking round, you don't stop. Even when your partner stops, you carry on round. So we can go round as many times as the leader wants to. When the leader stops and pushes on your back, you carry round until they drop the elbow, bringing you round to face. So the teapot on its own, it's going to come back and in round once, twice, remembering at the end for the leader to change hands, ready to go back to the sway. So our 2 moves together, the first move barrier and the teapot, look like this. We're going to come back and in, we twist out, twist back into the barrier, unwind into the teapot and in, 1, 2, push on the back, to face, return and change hands. Our last move for this class is called a sway, and on its own it looks like this. We're going to come back, you're going to sway your partner in, back, forward, nudge her out, return and back. Now, unlike the other two moves, this hand hold is right to right, so fingers over fingers, and from here push away from your partner. Now, leaders, you're going to draw your partner in so that they're facing the same way as you. And as to do that, you both step in to half the distance and you bring this right hand out to the side and onto the lady's hip. Now make sure you get onto the lady's hip, make sure the arm doesn't come up in her back in a half Nelson position, and also make sure you don't bring this hand in high so that it's trapped to the lady's arm. She needs to be able to get her elbow over the top. Now we don't need the spare hand, but it helps with balance, to be honest. So leaders, if you offer palm up, followers just place palm down. Now you're going to lead your partner into a backward step, so as we go back, it doesn't matter which foot you go back on, to be honest, but if you go back on the right, it does tend to keep you in closer together and looks a little bit neater. From here, leaders, you're going to lead your partner forward. Now, from here you could do a fast or a slow unwind. We tend to like the slow, so I'll demonstrate that first. From here you're going to let go with your left hand. You're going to nudge your partner with the arm behind the back as you nudge them forward, and as you pull back you bring the partner round to face. So that's a slow unwind that takes 2 beats. It is possible to do this in 1 beat, to which you nudge and change hands. So you can do either, it's up to you. From here, leaders, you're going to step in to return your followers anti-clockwise and then step back at the end. So let's have a go at the sway on its own. It's going to look like this. We're going to come back and in, sway back, sway forward, unwind to face, return and back. So we've got all 3 moves, let's put them through now to account. So starting with our first move, barrier. So we're going to step back and in, out to the side, forward into that block. Now the teapot. We're going to walk around, carry on walking, to face, return, change hands for the sway, and back, forward, unwrap to face, return and back. So let's now do that routine twice to music. If you're following along, I'll count you in. So 5, 6, 7, 8. First move, barrier. Twist, twist, block, teapot. Walking round. Get ready to change hands for the lead for the sway. Back to the beginning. First move, barrier. Teapot, walking round. Get ready for the lead to change those hands to the right and in. Finishing off with a return. So there we go. We hope you enjoyed our second Improvers Modern Jive class. If you missed the first one, check it out on our YouTube channel. So until we see you again in the next video, he hasn't got a mic today, just me. We'll see you soon. Bye.